Let me tell you something about reality, bud. I'm not me until I put on the helmet. And when I put on the helmet, it's game on, because I have targets to hunt. You see, when you live in a world like this, with people like these, I'm talking about plants because it's a metaphor. You have a lot to look out for in the world of metaphors. Let me explain, because I don't have long. Everyone is trying to attack you. And it took me a long time to figure this out. And by the time I figured it out, I realized it was too late, man. I realized it was too late. I had to start walking to the point at which I started stopping. You know what I mean, right? The brighter of you watching this? And at that point, everything makes sense. I mean, look at all these cars, guys. Do you realize why they're here? They're here for me, and they're secretly watching me and recording all of my thoughts. But that's good, because they can learn a thing or two from someone like me who has so much valuable stuff to say in times like these. So what could you take away from this? A couple of things. For one, everything is good when you're bad. No, you're good. Two, when you start helping people, they return the favor, or else. Three, life is always a game of basketball, even when you die, even when you're dead. Basketball is like the game of champions in the afterlife. You got Jesus and Zeus up there, and Jesus is also pronounced Jesus. Jesus, because Jesus is always trying to get that guy's fucking attention. It's not just wordplay, but I mean, look at this church, you guys. You think God's up there in the exact vector being described by the steeple? And it is a very precise vector. And in that sense, we all need to aim high and look at where it's pointing to, because that's where all things are recognized. Now, once you start recognizing this, you start to get a little bit of that going on in this sort of way. But not insofar as everything becomes itself multiplied by the essence of the other. So what do I mean by this? Because I probably sound like I'm talking a bunch of banana nonsense right now, you guys. You gotta keep up with me, because it's a lot of fucking mental overhead in order to understand these kinds of concepts. So I'm gonna lay it out to you very carefully. Number one, just relax. You know, you're never going to understand. So at some point, you should begin taking on the duty of attempting to understand. And you need to have a course of action and plan out when you're going to finally give up. Two, once you finally give up, plot out a piece of land for yourself to fall into, because you're going to be very tired at that point. The whole process is designed in order to make you someone who is susceptible to change, susceptible to being changed. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's the game of champions, you guys, and we're all the top players. So, in this sense, I want you all to have a really good day and really consider what it means to change, because someone's changing you.